Welcome back, everyone, to round 3 of Swimmer Sync 31. This round, we are bringing to you the exciting matchup of Tuki versus Summit.
Yes, Summit has some pretty interesting players. We have Div 4. We have like Div 4 players all the way up to like whatever Carnage Gaming's Div is or whatever they are. And then we have Tuki, which is just a pickup of other high level players. So it'll be interesting to see how this will play out because they have players from all different skill levels. So
yeah, I can see Mr. Z's name on Tuki's roster. Excellent sniper. I look forward to watching him play. I see Q's name on Summit. Q as in like a cue ball rather than Q like, you know, the line. This Q was the Slayer on Vitamin C, if I'm remembering correctly. There's SpaceX, who used to go by the name Nitro. Rissa, who's on Carnage Gaming, one of the few sponsored teams in the scene right now. And we'll be starting things off on Blackbelly Rainmaker. The best map bow combination in the whole game. Okay, not really, but it's definitely a fun one to watch.
especially for Rays. That's for sure.
Quad see jets. For Rays. It'd be
That would
great.
be
We won't see that. But we do see Leo Onidis with the bamboo.
So
great to see a bamboo.
I've seen people use bamboo as backline, so we may see them on the backline. I don't know. And then we also see I don't want to pronounce my name wrong. Using the scope. So right now it looks like the H stream over from the side of Tuki is currently they were just trying to get this pop and they were able to pop it, but right now they're just staying back, trying to fight from their range, which is really a good tactic for H trees because of the fact that, you know, there's a lot of weapons that can counter you pretty well, so if you just stay back from a distance where they can't reach you, you can still, I think you can still one-shot them, so, you know.
Yeah. Two went down on the side of Summit, which allowed Nishi to get the Raidmaker for Tuki. They're pushing up really far on the right, up to 45. One down on the side of Summit. The bamboo is going to get the pick off on the Rainmaker. Or 3 down on the side of Summit now. Dangerous position. Oh, but he does get a very nice pick on the knot, which got a little bit of splash damage from the pop there.
And it looks like they're trying to cheese it through, but Summit was able to catch that real quick and was able to shut it down just like that. It looks like this go from the side of Tuki will go down to Leo's bamboo from the side of Summit. So right now they're just trying to get pain and trying to go for there.
Yeah, so 15 points, good lead on Blackbelly Rainmaker, but no lead is safe on this map.
Oh yeah, I mean no lead's ever safe in Rainmaker in general because of the fact that, you know, you can get random cheeses and boom, that's it. But yeah, Rissa right now is going to the right side trying to just try to actually fight through because they had a ray on them and then someone else on the side of Tuki, you know. Not really easy whenever you're whenever everyone else is either far behind you or far ahead of you. Or
yeah, that was an excellent shutdown there of Summit's push by Tuki there. Leo's going to be over on the right. He's going to fall to a Rainmaker shot at the really low place. Nitro in that inkjet will get Nishi, but not the Rainmaker, which I'm assuming that was his target. He's going to push up and rush it, unfortunately going down to a nice shot there by Z. And they're actually going to push down the half pipe, which is generally not seen as the best way to push on this map. It's usually better to push through the spawn area on the right.
Yeah, the right area is definitely a bit more safer because of, you know, all the walls. Half pipe, it's a bit awkward because it's kind of predictable whenever you're going through half pipe because of the fact that, you know, you kind of have to go through a straight line, and if you don't, it's really hard to actually do so if the team's just, you know, painting you down. So yeah, it's just an awkward way going through a half pipe. It's generally better to go through the right side, which is what Summit's doing right now. We're trying to get lead, but sadly will not be able to.
That really shut down 2 members of Summit. The third one had to go drop and go to the left. Unfortunately, he gets taken down by one of Tuki's Slayers. So Tuki has the Rainmaker now. Looks like it's being held by the NZAP. But
yes,
both... of the sniper and the knock go down on the side of Tuki. Quickly, however, the other two members of Tuki take down two members of Summit, and they are going to continue pushing forward. Unfortunately, goes down to Nitro.
Yes, currently, SpaceX over on the right side is just staying over there, trying to get paint, trying to just support their team a little bit, just with paint later on. So yeah.
Rainmaker resetting to mid as one member of Summit does go down. Inkjet battle in the air, but a good play, good shot there from Gosh will take down Nitro.
Yeah, currently Gosh was able to take down the T-Tech or the K-Shot from the side of Summit. So just like that, right now Gosh is over on mid, trying to defend the Rainmaker, just like with other teammates, which is really good for whenever you're trying to defend. Because if you're with your teammates, there's just more firepower on the people that are trying to push the Rainmaker.
Now he's gonna jump back to one of his other teammates, get out away from that bamboo. Inkjet head out on the side of Summit. Nitro taking to this guy to try and get a pick on someone, not able to find anyone. Leonidas is going to pull out his missiles and see if he can provide some help as well. Not going to find anyone with those either. Two going down on the side of Summit. That is unfortunate. 3 down now. If they can get the Junior, that will be a wipe. They are going to have a good opportunity to push the Rainmaker here. Looks like Nietzsche's going to be the one to grab it. Junior is found. They are going to take it back, and that is game and set for Tuki. Wait, not set, sorry. I can't count. But it is a game.
Just game 1. Yeah, so that was a really solid game. Not only for Tuki because they took the game, but also for Summit. They were really close to taking that, but Tuki was able to stop them just, if I'm being honest, like just before they were able to take the lead. So I'm scared for them. But moving on now to Clamlet's new Albacore Hotel. This map, it used to be common, but if I'm being honest, I haven't really seen it a lot now. I mean, the map is definitely a little, little lost map, you could say.
Honestly, I'm not upset about that. I'd say like Clan Blitz is Albacore's weakest mode.
That's
either
fair.
After tower control. I do expect to see a lot of range. It is Albacore. I expect to see Z stick with the scope because it's a good Ray map. Even though Ray isn't as effective as it is like, let's say, Rainmaker or Splat Zones.
Yeah.
You have to wonder, are someone going to stick with their the humble missile comp?
Yeah, I mean, missiles on this map is map mode is definitely good because of the fact that you have missiles, obviously, missiles that can lock onto people that are in that small area. So if they connect in the right way, you can at least either weaken someone really well or even get a pick from them. So using missiles on this map is definitely deadly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that out here.
But on the same token, if the missiles can't find anybody in one of those tight areas and they're all out mid where there's lots of room to move around, it's probably not going to be very effective. So I could definitely see them dropping one or both of the missiles.
Yeah, true. I mean, if you cut out the risk completely and go for another special, then you don't have to worry about the risk because the risk isn't there. So it would be smart. It's also smart if they do that.
Well, teams are loading in. You can see the sticking with scope. We can see that actually it looks like Tuki has just completely stuck with their same comp. Meanwhile, on the side of Summit, we can see that Space has swapped over to a pro. Looks like a Kensa, so they have a Booyah Bomb. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, that's definitely a smart move. And then we have a Leo with the keeping with the missiles. Just it's also a smart move too. Looks like Leo over on the left side though is going to be they pop their missiles right now. One from they're even able to get a pick from those missiles. So definitely a good starting point because now there are 2 down, which means Tuki. Right now, they're definitely pushed back a little bit. They just someone just used to get a ball in, which they just did. So now they just gotta get some clamps to build off of that.
Yeah, 3 to go down on the side of Summit Bow, so that push is not going to accomplish much of anything. Last one goes down. That is a wipe. Once again, we see not the greatest first push from a team on Clan Bloods.
Not at all.
And we can see that Tuki has 29 clams in their possession. Now, 10 of those, of course, are the power clams, so effectively they actually have 39. Actually, they have 40 plus however much the little clams they do. So that's going to be a much better push. They do miss one of those power clams, though, which is not good for them. They're going to try and rush in and grab it. It's not going to happen. They're going to be slowed down just enough it's going to die before they can get it into the basket. So it could have been a lot worse damage done there. I'm sure that Summit's pretty happy about that, though, because there is less points that they need to make up. The entirety of mid-bow is purple everywhere. Summit's just going to have to work really hard to push back in.
Yeah, but then again, it isn't going to be that hard because of, you know, the distance. They basically have, if they get them out of control and if they were able to get picks and the Tuki doesn't get much more of a push, which as I say that, they do get a push in. But, you know, now it's getting a little harder for them. But, you know, right now, at that point, they were able to, they could have been able to do it. But Tuki was able to come back and stop that from happening.
Lewis manages to sneak an extra 2 power clams into the basket. There, not power clams, little clams, sorry. But yeah, we have a 40-point deficit almost on the side of Summit. They are really going to have to start picking up the pace and winning these 1v1s if they want to get this win here.
Yes, currently over on the right side, Rissa has the ball. Right now, they're just trying to you know, get their team together. I believe that is the K-Pro over on mid right now, just trying to, you know, get support. And it looks like they will go down 2-0 from the side of Summit right now. 2-0 from the side of Tuki right now too. So right now it's a pretty even field right now.
Yeah, that was a good pick there by Leo. He is unfortunately not going to be able to outrun that Stingray. Z did a good job tracking him and figuring out where he was going to go. Probably from looking at his map, I would guess. Everybody up on both teams right now. Someone's going to try and regroup here, or get their specials, push to mid. They do have 2 online right now. They can and launch it together along with missiles. It would definitely be helpful. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but they do take out one of the armors on the side of Tuki, though.
Yeah, currently Leo right now over on they're trying to put pressure over on the ball over on left. Right now looks like they're going to be retreating. I believe that would be the not. Currently they're retreating back over because of that bomb. Currently they're really precious. So right now Summit has a good chance of pushing up and trying to get a lot of clams in. Currently setting out a 3v2. Right now they're getting those clams in, and it looks like they may be able to get the push if they just get in 2 more clams. Leo
yeah, one of them's going for it. One of them's going for it.
Yep,
Leo's going to have to go for it, I think. I don't think he's going to. He does get a nice double for his efforts. That jump isn't going to come in time.
Yes,
he barely missed it. Yeah, Summit's got to be breathing a sigh of relief. He's going to chase off that sniper. He's going to die to one of the sniper's teammates, but does get a pick on the sniper, and that is a very important pick.
Yes, picks in general to snipers are really important just because of the fact that, you know, it's the anchor, it's the one supposed to be staying alive. So if the core reason why the team is alive and standing is gone, then that's basically, you know, that's basically the anchor of the ship is gone. So, you know, definitely an important pick, but it looks like they will not
did manage to get. Oh, that is unfortunate. Leo falling off there with 5 of his teammates' clams. They're not going to have enough to make a power clam there. Summit did manage to get another push in while Leo was chasing the sniper off, but they weren't able to capitalize on it because 2 of his teammates went down, and they weren't able to throw in those last few clams that they needed to get the lead. That has got to be extremely frustrating for Summit.
Yeah, I mean that was a very good game, and they were able to take the lead, but sadly, Tuki was able to take the number before that would happen. But yeah, moving on now to game 3, because it is playoff 3. We'll be going on to a Splat Zones on Inkblot Art Academy. So, what you've seen from the past 2 games, what do you think they'll be pulling out, and what strategies do you think they'll be using this time around?
Honestly, if I was Tuki, I wouldn't really change much. They're
Yeah,
doing well. The only thing I would say is maybe change the sniper to say Firefin or E-Leader because it's a much better painting sniper than the Stingray one is.
that's smart.
I would expect them to say double armor, not, and then sniper.
Yeah,
Summit, I'm not sure. Leo's gonna stick bamboo. I would expect Risk to stay junior. I don't know if you're going to try doing the double shot again, or if they're going to maybe pull out something that would help take out the knot better. We could see something completely surprising, like a roller or a slosher. Inkbot does have that long ledge that the backlines especially like to hang out on. Slosher's good up here. Rollers can flick over the edge. I don't think we will, but we could.
yeah. Uh, I think that's definitely possible. But like this team, say if Tuki was able to stay, uh, get that first push in, and they were able to keep it, that would be set. Because Inkblot, it's definitely an easy map to lock in, to lock out the opposite teams. So just giving it that.
Teams loading into the map now. Sorry, a little bit late on that. We have, as we can expect, a Firefin on the side of Tuki from Mr. D, but we do see that the Grays app has changed to the Missiles app. Meanwhile, we see a Splash schematic Neo on the side of Summit, probably hoping to use that bomb rush to both clear out their plat and also cap the zone.
Yeah, currently, looks like the sniper from the side of Tuki right now is over on mid, just trying to do what snipers like to do on Inkblot and stay on mid, because mid is a very important focal point for the match because of the fact that you basically have range of all of the map if you stay up there. But it looks like they're going to have to be using their suction electric here to try and keep zone, but they will not be able to, as Summit has now taken back the zone.
And Nitro getting a good pick there on the sniper. He's going to shark around in mid most likely. I don't know if I'm too fond of the fact that Summit hasn't pushed up on to Tuki's plat yet. Although he did get a very nice pick on the sniper there with that surprise inkjet. Really, what Tuki was doing very well at the beginning was getting on Summit's plat. Summit isn't doing the same.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing too. Like, basically whenever you're playing on Inkblot, two things you gotta remember is to be plat and also to be on mid. It's just those two things, those really solidify a lockout. So right there, that was definitely a weak point for Summit right there.
Yeah.
And looks like SpaceX is able to take 3 down just like that, and the scope is now only up. So right now they're getting back up on the plat. SpaceX has their jet ready to pop at any point to try and pick someone off.
He's gonna pop it right there, get a pick off on the Zap, but then he's going to get picked off by the sniper who gets to... Tuki's got to really rush in and get there. I don't know if the bomb rush is going to be fast enough to cap that zone. Oh, they really have to get it. They just barely managed to get it there. Here, so not over yet for Tuki. The 3-0 dream is still alive for them.
It definitely is, especially because of the fact that they were able to... if they were to keep that support same with the suction bomb, that would be really important for later on whenever they decide to, if they're able to, push back in, if they were to get that suction bomb and then get the support of all their other teammates, that should be able to take it back. But Leo right now over on the left side, trying to give much support as possible. They're currently sitting over towards mid. They're just knocking down their penalty at this point.
They do manage to take out the Zap, but one member of Summit does go down. Missiles on 3 members of Tuki. Leo's going to try and get that knot, who's currently climbing up to mid. Oh, just barely misses dying to that suction bomb. He's a very, very lucky guy there.
Oh, yeah,
but he does manage to get the cap, and with 2 members down of Summit, Nitro actually being the only one up alive now. Never mind, he is dead as well. Excellent shot there by Z, who is in control on the top of the map there.
Yeah, currently, right now the scope is on a really good focal point. Right now, something that's really interesting is that Tuki is not pushing up to their plat. That's a really interesting to think, considering they did it before and they were able to. That was the thing that got them down to 30, and it looks like the scope is actually going to be pretty pushed up. So they're right now. The scope is in pretty safe, and it looks like somebody is going to be trying to take it back, which Tuki is able to say no. We're going to take it right here.
Bomb Rush came out from the splash to try and cap the zone, but it gets countered quickly. 2 down on the side of Summit, and Tuki takes it back to get the knockout after a really rough time trying to get it into the zone right in the middle of the game.
Yeah, that was a really back and forth game, considering that in the first half, Tuki got it down to 34 in the first push, which wasn't looking too good. But then all of a sudden, Summit comes back, goes to 100 to 2 in one push, and then they try to get it back, and then it's just going back and forth, and then all of a sudden, Tuki comes back and takes the win with a knockout. So
yeah, so excellent job there to Tuki and the Summit as well. They fought hard.
those three teams definitely fought hard in that last game. But yeah, that would be the end of the group stage.